Hi, I'm Lauren and I'm a yoga teacher at Healthy Energy in Glen Waverley, and I've put this video together for you to help you decide which of our two styles of yoga you'd like to try. So we offer a gentle slow vinyasa as well as a power vinyasa. And the two styles of yoga that we offer are based on the Taoist concepts of yin and yang, so opposite and complementary principles in nature. So yin is more your stable, immobile, passive, cold, downward moving. And yang is more the opposite, so changing, mobile, active, hot and upward moving. So the moon is considered to be yin and the sun is considered to be yang. In the body, the relatively stiff connective tissues like your tendons, ligaments and fascia are all considered to be yin, and then your more pliable, mobile muscles and blood are yang. In yoga, the more passive postures or asana are yin, and then the more active, dynamic asana or poses are yang, because they stimulate the muscles and generate heat. So our gentle, slow vinyasa class is a more restorative and relaxing style of yoga. It's a slow-paced yoga. It doesn't involve all the active, dynamic movements of the power vinyasa yoga class. It involves holding poses or asana for longer periods of time than in a typical vinyasa class. And the poses are usually passive, seated floor poses, so seated on the floor, kneeling, lying and occasionally standing. And they primarily affect the lower part of the body, so the hips, pelvis, the inner thighs and the lower spine. So this style of yoga doesn't generate heat like a power class will. So you might like to bring a warm outer layer for the class, as the body temperature tends to drop when the body's in a state of relaxation. So the gentle restorative yoga is especially useful for if you want to eliminate fatigue or stress as a result of your general daily life. It can also help you to overcome emotional issues like depression and anxiety that might be caused from traumatic events. It's known that restorative yoga can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, so this sends the body into a state of resting and digesting, so that counteracts our busy 21st century lifestyles. The constant practice of restorative yoga can make your body less vulnerable to stress-related illnesses, and it can help to keep you in optimal health. So the class is great on its own, or as part of a more complete yoga practice that involves the power classes as well. Our power vinyasa is a dynamic form of asana, or poses, that's evolved from the original teachings of Hatha Vinyasa Yoga. It's blended with modern day anatomical and physiological knowledge, and the class is safe and accessible for Westerners and people starting out in yoga. The Sanskrit word vinyasa has several meanings. Common usage is used to define the specific linking sequence called the sun salutation, or Surya Namaskars. So we use our sun salutations throughout the power vinyasa yoga class. It's a coordinated movement linked with breath to get you from pose to pose. So the power yoga becomes a flow timed with the breath instead of a series of discrete poses. The vinyasa flow gives rhythm to the practice and keeps the heat building, keeps building upper body strength, and acts as a counter pose to stretch the legs and reset the spine to neutral for the next sequence. So when you come to a power class, expect an energetic flow style practice with a different mix of poses each time, and lots of emphasis on movement coordinated with breath. Power yoga is a general term used in the West to describe a vigorous, fitness-based approach to vinyasa style yoga. So the class will most likely appeal to people who have a basic level of fitness. However, you definitely don't need to be flexible to do the class. The class is suited to people who enjoy exercising and want a minimal amount of meditation in their yoga. So prepare to work hard and work up a sweat in the power class. Both classes aid stress reduction and increase flexibility. The power class will help to increase balance and strength too, and the restorative class is great for people who want a low impact form of exercise. So I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.